welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying 4 of the wines from the Fit Vine collection. I am super excited that I got these. I have been wanting to try these for a long time to see if they really are just as good as the other wines that are out there. I wanted to see if there was a big difference within the calories and then the sugar intakes, all that going together, and also if it actually tasted good. So today we are going to review them. I'm going to be trying all 4 of these. I'm going to be looking and comparing them to the calories, sugars, carbs, and alcohol level of normal average wines to see if it's worth it. And of course, I'm going to be looking at how much an average bottle of Fit Vine costs versus the average bottle of regular wine costs. And forgive me, I'm not a wine connoisseur or nothing like that. I'm just giving my advice over these wines because they are supposed to be more healthy, more health conscious for you. So that's why I'm reviewing them for anyone out there who thinks that you have to give up everything when you go on a diet, to try to find out those little things out there that can make it a little bit more easy for you and more enjoyable for you when you are on those diets or trying to change your lifestyle choices. And I want to review these things to tell you if it's worth your. So let's get started. So the one that I'm going to start off with first is the Pinot Grigio. It has 109 calories, 2.5 grams of carbs, no fat, no protein, and the alcohol level on this is 12.5%. So that's a decent amount for this tiny bottle of wine and a little bit less than the average Pinot Grigio. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, so it is very sweet smelling. Ooh, it does smell really good. Very fruity. I can smell all the grapes that are in it. It is, it just smells very crisp to me. So let's give it a try. Okay, so I'm very surprised that since this wine is supposed to be lower sugar and a little bit less calories, less carbs, everything like that, I was thinking there was going to be a give and take with the flavor on this one because I was expecting it to just be a little bit more bland, I guess. And actually it's a lot more flavorful than I was going to expect. I can taste the grape flavor in it. It's very fruity. This is for people who want a very sweet wine, and which is great because for only 109 calories, this is amazing that it's this sweet. And you can have 5 ounces and it's not going to be like breaking your diet or anything like that. And the sugar content in Fit Vine is only 0.09 grams. Where the average glass of wine can be 0.4 grams to 7 grams of sugar per glass of wine. So this is amazing. I would highly recommend the Pinot Grigio. If you love a white wine that is sweet, this is the way to go. I do want to let everyone know that I'm not sponsored by Fit Vine, so the review of this is honestly just my personal opinion. It's not that I'm getting endorsed by them or I'm getting a sponsorship from them or anything like that. I'm just trying this wine to see if it actually is worth it, if it is good or not. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. If it does taste amazing, I want to tell you it tastes amazing. If I tell you that it's not amazing, well, I'm sorry. It may not be. And I just want you to know, hey, is this wine actually good? Is it a little bit less guilt-free? And is it affordable? Is it going to taste good? I don't want to spend $13 on a bottle of wine and then hate the bottle and then either throw it away or give it away or just set it up there in the back of the wine cellar and just be like, I don't know. So I just want to let everyone know that this is an honest review of what I think of the Fit Vine collection of these 4 flavors. Alright, so keeping with the white wines, we are going to try up next the Sauvignon Blanc. And we are going to see how this tastes. Of course, this one also has 13.4% alcohol in it. For 5 ounces, it has only 114 calories, which is still less than the average wine. And then it has 2.7 grams of carbs, which is also less than the average 4% or 4 grams of carbs that other wines will have. And then with this one as well, it has no protein or no fat in it. So I'm excited about this one because this Sauvignon Blanc is known for being the pungent grape notes in it, and it's going to be more refreshing. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Let's give it a try. Okay, so the sense of this is not very strong. I can smell it. It does have that slight hint of the refreshing green white grape flavor. And so, I mean, that kind of, it's like a give and take. It's like, I want it to be very like in your face smell. So I'm like, oh, this is going to taste amazing. But I do smell it. It does have that nice, refreshing white grape smell to it. It does have that sweet smell to it. So it still makes me way excited to give this a try in hopes that this actually exceeds expectations. So, cheers. Okay, so for this, I was expecting it to be a little bit more sweet than it is. It's not bad at all. It is a great wine. I would still drink it, but it's a little bit more on the dry side than I thought it was going to be. And it's not as fruity as I wanted it to be as well. So that could just be because, of course, these are a lot less sugar, a little bit less calories in them. So on average, because of that, it's not going to be as flavorful as the other normal wines out there because they just can have a higher sugar content in them. But of course, it's a give and take. The reason why we're choosing a Fit Vine or a lower calorie wine is because we are trying to not feel that guilty when we have a little drink here and there, or it's because that you may just want to drink one every now and then and you're trying to still keep to your diet, and this is a great way to do it. So give it one more try. I will say that the thing that I have noticed with these 2 wines that I've tried so far is, I know, for me at least, when I want to have a drink, I want to make sure that it tastes like there's a lot of alcohol in there. And I don't mean that I want to be like, oh, let me have one drink and then I'm going to be like falling over the floor. But I also want to be, because I don't want to consume that many calories, I don't want to have to drink 12 cases of beer just to get drunk or something like that. Like, I know with this, the way it tastes and the alcohol percentage that is in the wine, 1 glass to 2 glasses would be plenty for me to keep me relaxed during the night or help me go to sleep or anything like that. So that's the one thing I do like so far, is that it does not disappoint with the alcohol level. It does not disappoint when I taste it, and that I know that it's going to work for what I want it to. This is a rose wine, and I am so excited about this. I love rose wines. I like that you can either have a rose wine that's a little more dry and a little bit more sweet, and it just depends on what you like and for your preference. I love rose wines that are a little bit more on the sweet side, so I'm excited to see which one this is. Of course, with this, it has 12.4% alcohol in it, and it has the 2.5 grams of carbs, and the average calories for this is 112 calories, which is still less than the other wines out there that can average anywhere from 120 grams to 130 grams or higher per 5 ounces. So it's still shaving off just a little bit of calories for you, keeping that sugar and that carb intake low so you don't have to feel guilty. Let's open it up. So this one definitely does have a lot of aroma to it. It smells amazing. Floral like smell with a hint of the sweet side from the grapes. It does smell like, I'm excited. That's what it smells like. I'm excited. Okay, so this one's actually a little in between. It has that, it's not too sweet, but it's not also extremely dry. It does have a little bit of a sourness at the end of it, but for me, this tastes very high in alcohol. I mean, it's 12.4%, but this tastes like it has like liquor in it or something. Like, I swear. Oh, and it tastes amazing. And I'm swearing, like, this is actually really good. I like this rose wine. The hint of floralness, the sweetness from the grapes is mixed very well in this. And I don't know, like for me, it's the instant that I taste it and I'm just like, oh, okay, it's a little strong, but I like it. I would recommend this one for sure for anyone. Definitely great. If you like really sweet wines, you probably wouldn't like this one as much, but it still does get the job done. It has that side of the sweet a little bit dry, so it's right in the middle. This is a Cabernet, and so for this, it is going to be a red wine, and I'm mixed feelings with this. I personally am not a big red wine drinker, so that's what's going to be a lot different about this for me. The wines that I usually drink that are red wines, they're either mixed in a sangria or they're the fruity flavors such as like a blackberry wine, a blueberry wine, or something like that. So it's not your average red wine. The few that I have tried, it's not that I've ever thought that they were terrible. It wasn't my taste. So I'm excited and nervous to give this a try. I'm hoping for the best because everything so far has been amazing. So let's give this a try. Now, I would have to say so far that the Cabernet is it has the most aroma to it. It smells amazing. I can tell it's going to be a little bit more dry, but it does have that really high sweet smell to it as well. And it just, I mean, wow. They need to make a candle of this because this smells amazing. Okay, so for the red wine, and you have to take this from my perspective of I'm not a big red wine drinker. I would drink this. It's not that it's sweet. It's more of it is definitely a dry wine, but it's smooth. The smoothness of this is amazing, and the fruity flavor to it makes it way worth it. That I could, pair this easily with pasta and it would be amazing. And wow, it is very good. And this, if you love red wine especially, I would try this because still the alcohol content on this is still the 13%, and the carbohydrates for red wine, it's going to have more carbs anyways. This has 3.9 grams of carbs. It's not that much lower than the average wine out there, but they can get really high, especially with red wines. And the calorie intake is only 117, so not bad. For me, I think For a red wine, 1 glass for me would be plenty, especially for 5 ounces. This is definitely a sipping wine, slow sipping wine for me. But wow, it's actually very good. If you love a red wine, I would say give it a try. It's $13. Give it a try, see if you like it. You can always go get something else if you don't. But for $13, I feel like any of these wines would be a great compliment to yourselves and to the waistline as well. So that is the review, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I would tell you 100% that you should go out there and see if you like any of these wines from Fitvine. They average around $13 per bottle, and they have so many out there. If you can't find it in your local liquor store or at the grocery store or anything like that, go onto their website and just binge on all of them because they are so good. Find the one that you like anyways and look at the ones that they have. Give it a try and save yourself those extra sugars, the extra calories, the extra carbs. Every little bit helps when you are trying to get more fit and more active and more in shape. And with these being less sugar, drastically less sugar, and a little less calories, a little less carbs, it's going to be a great addition to the diet. So, until next time, guys, bye. Oh, I thought you'd cut it. No, you're supposed to cut it. No, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just so good. I mean, it's not like it's bad for you or anything. Fitvine. Hello? I have the calories to spare, and it doesn't even use that much of them. No shame, no extra calories, no extra sugars. You can fit it into any diet. Some good stuff. Okay, now.